Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got an amazing vehicle for you today. A 2024 Escalade V. That's right. It's got the big badass motor under the hood. LT4 by Cadillac, making 682 horsepower. I'm telling you, when you mash on the accelerator on this thing, it lifts the front end up about that far and away you go, and a big smile comes onto your face. I tell you, if any of the kids are misbehaving or anything, just hit the pedal, they'll be set back in the seat, never be able to move, barely be able to talk. This thing has got some G's when it takes off. I love that gigantic grille too. You pull up behind somebody in that on the expressway, they're just gonna get out of your way. And it's got a bunch of cool lights on it. I don't know, I got the key fob here. Maybe I hit it. Yeah, those go white on you too. I mean, so freaking cool. Look down the side of this thing, man. Crystal white is the color on this thing. She's absolutely gorgeous. Slick as can be. Now, I don't know if I've already told you, but 5,200 miles. She's looking beautiful. Of course, these seats all fold down, and what I really like is, you know, they've got some kind of unusual colors. Well, they didn't pick them for these. It's nice black interior, looks nice. Those seats fold down. We got screens there on the back of the headrests up front. Now we're gonna get this thing out and drive it, have a little fun. Matter of fact, we've already been out driving it. Put a smile on my face. It's got two screens there. Just amazing. Got the great big moon roof. It's about 4 or 5 feet long. That's pretty amazing. It's closed right now. It's got a shade on there, so if you're getting too much sun, you can shut it down. But it is just one amazing vehicle. Now I've had Suburbans, I've had Tahoes, I've had Yukons. This thing is amazing. It puts them all to shame. Of course, 4-wheel disc brakes. It's got all the bells and whistles. Let's see if I can figure out how to open up the back. It looks like you push this twice. Oh, no, that just opens the glass. Look at that. Those seats fold down too. Okay, this one opens up the whole gate. Open sesame, how do you like that? So those seats fold down too, then you can fold down the other seats. So if you want to turn this baby into a pickup truck, you can do that also. And then there's controls right over there. That's what fold down these back seats. This thing is just ultra super cool. So you can put 3 people in the back, 4 people up front, so 7 passenger. Let's see if I can shut it with this too. Yep, I can shut it with the remote also. As you look down the side of it, man, I don't see a mark on this thing anywhere. Definitely lived indoors its entire life. Now we're gonna put it up on the lift and show you just how clean the bottom side is. We'll even open up the hood and show you that LT4. Now look at that, after we haven't been in and out of it, the mirrors fold in all by themselves. Now I know you wanna hear this monster fire up because it sounds like a race car when it fires up. But before we do that, let's go out in the shop. Now we're right here in the Motor City, so we've got great facilities for working on old cars. You know, this is where they were all born. Now we've got 25 lifts in here, 15 full-time mechanics checking stuff out. And then about 2 miles from here is our main showroom where there's over 150 cars there. So we own all of our inventory here at Vanguard. We don't do any consignment whatsoever. And a lot of people ask us, where do we find all these awesome cars? Well, we're hopping on airplanes, getting in cars, driving thousands of miles, getting on our hands and knees with flashlights, checking out the bottoms of cars. We're checking them out top, bottom, inside and out. We're really picky about every car that we buy. The paint, the chrome, the underside, the suspension, the motor, the interior. Now, once we get them back here, the mechanics fully inspect every one of the cars before we park your dream in your driveway. let's take the Escalade V for a ride, baby. 682 horsepower. So this thing is a race car and an SUV. So if you need to get the kids to school in a hurry, this is your unit right here, baby. Load them all up in the back and put the hammer down. Be the first ones to school every day. I tell you, I've driven a couple of these, and I mean, I'm absolutely in love. I'm a truck guy, I'm a hot rod guy, and this is a hot rod truck for sure. Outrun just about anything else on the road. She is a rocket ship. Maybe that ZR1 Vet might outrun it, but that's about it. This thing is just amazing. All the gizmos on it. Of course, I'm not a gizmo guy, but this thing's got them all, I'm sure. Anything that's offered, I'm sure this thing has got it on it. She is one beautiful hot rod. And I love the white on the outside with the black interior. You can see, I've got it on V mode right now. There's a button right here. So that's what turns up the race car-ness of the truck. Not that it's not already fast enough. There's only one thing about this truck that has a tiny bit of drawback, and that's the fact that we're at 11 miles to the gallon. But you know what? I got a smile on my face, so to tell you the truth, I didn't care if it gets 9 miles to gallon. I absolutely love this thing. Now, we're always bringing in new inventory, so keep an eye on our website, and we can deliver this thing anywhere in the world. You just call Tom, he'll explain to you just how easy all that process is. Now, all of you guys on YouTube that are watching us and have subscribed to us, thank you so very much. And we have another channel, so go to YouTube, and then there's a favorite channel down below. We have another channel where we're doing a lot of fun stuff with muscle cars and that. And we actually did another V on there. So, like I said, they're a lot of fun to drive, guys. Stick with us. We're going to take it back to the shop right now and throw it up on the lift and see what makes it tick. We are underneath the V now, and man, it looks just like you'd expect, brand new. Now, it's got a spare tire, but I wouldn't try to change a spare tire on this. If you have a flat, call AAA or your local towing company. You can see that exhaust is looking absolutely gorgeous, just like you'd expect on a low mileage truck like this. And then this rear suspension, man, I tell you what, you gotta have a dump truck suspension to handle all that horsepower that LT4 is putting out. And this thing is stiff as can be, baby. That lower control arm, that trailing arm, and then we got a couple adjustment arms here. I mean, there's all kind of stuff going on. We got a big sway bar, great big aluminum drive shaft, a gigantic gas tank. You're gonna need that because this thing likes gas. Of course, transfer case, because you know it is all-wheel drive and or rear-wheel drive with the front assist. This thing will giddy up and go. Those gigantic brakes on the front. You're gonna have gigantic power on a gigantic truck. You're gonna need gigantic brakes. Look at those lower control arms too. Look how big those babies are. Like I said, she looks like a Mack truck under here, baby. Load this baby down. All that horsepower looking amazing. The nose is in great shape. I mean, she is a beauty. As you look up there at the wheel and tire combo, no disappointments there. Let's see, there's a size 275, 50, 22s. And then you can really see those gigantic brakes. It says V on them, baby. More than likely they're Brembos. As you look down the side, you can see that running board that folds up out of the way. You can't even tell there's a running board there till you open the door. Actually, I think when you walk up on this thing, I think it just comes down automatic. Everything looking absolutely gorgeous. Let's see out back here, again, same size tire. Yep, 275, 50, 22s. Well, let's lower it down and look at that LT4. All right, under the hood, man, this is where the magic's happening, right here. We got Cadillac sitting right on top of that supercharger, 682 horsepower. And as I said before, of course, this thing has got all the bells and whistles on her. Probably pretty much everything that Cadillac offers is on this truck. Of course, air conditioning, anti-lock brakes, whole 9 yards, man. She's got all the electronics, all the gizmos. Hop on the internet. There's a bunch of people know way more about this than me. All I know is when you push the accelerator on this thing, you get a big old smile on your face. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.